Welcome to Marwen is here. It is an honor to be sitting down with you, sir. Legendary director Robert Zemeckis. Thank you for doing this.
My pleasure.
So what was it about this story that you wanted to bring to the masses?
I thought there was two magnificent elements that were in this story that I thought would make a great movie. One was this underlying theme of the sort of healing power of art. That this guy who, Mark in our movie, has this traumatic experience, this horrible thing happened to him, and he uses his photography to heal. And I thought it's a universal theme. But also he takes these interesting little pictures of these dolls that he poses in these interesting tableaus, and then tells a story about what's between those photos. And I thought, now that's the movie. How could we figure out a way to make those stories come alive? And that would be something that we've never seen in a movie before. And that's what inspired me to make it.
You have directed some of the most iconic figures in cinema over a course of generations. This movie relies heavily on the sheer talent of Steve Carell in this movie. When you were constructing this project together, did you know that it was going to be Steve?
He was number one on the list, although when I was, but not until I finished the script, because obviously you can't, you have to have a script before you can go to an actor. But when I was writing the script, I kept seeing him kind of as a shadow. And so I was thrilled when he read the script and said, he wanted to do it. And then he became alive, and it was like he was a real thing. And he, was my first choice and my, only choice, and was perfect for the part.
I was wondering if you could talk to us a little bit about the process of filming that world and then putting it into Steve's character's reality.
Well, the doll world in Welcome to Marwen is completely, done using performance capture. So the actors who play the humans in the movie play their doll alter ego or counterparts in the movie too. The human actors move the dolls and they give us their entire performance, and sort of almost like they're like puppeteers, and they make these little dolls move with their bodies, and it's very cool.
What do you hope audiences take away from this film?
Well, I think the underlying message of this film is the message of hope. It's obviously wildly entertaining, and it's got a lot of cool stuff in it. It's got a magnificent performance by Steve and the rest of the cast. And I think, it's ultimately a hopeful message. And, I think that's something that we can all use.
When you bring this to the big screen and fans see this at Regal Cinemas, does it still, you being so accomplished in your career, do you still get nerves? Do you still, is it still like, bringing, because you've worked on this project for over 8 years.
Right.
So to show this into the world and bring it into the world to our audiences, is it still this exciting journey for you, or are you nervous still?
Oh, I'm always nervous. It's listen, it's like, you want to be accepted, you want people to enjoy your movie, and you want to entertain people. You want people to come away from the experience feeling like they've invested their time, and they've kind of shared their brain with you for 2 hours, and so you want to do good by them. And I want people to like the movie, and I hope that they do.
Yeah. Well, I was one of them. I came away with it. I loved it. I really think that everyone is just going to fall in love with this story and the sheer willpower of the human spirit. And I think it's amazing, and I can't wait for them to do that.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. What a great opportunity.
Great. Thank you. All right. Fabulous.